Receiving a MacArthur Fellowship is like receiving a phone call from the Greek gods.
I'm really bowled over by it.
The person said, "Do you have anywhere to study yourself?"
It's a combination of bewilderment and a tremendous honor to be part of an extraordinarily select group of people.
I love technology. I love computer graphics.
I study cultures of the past.
I researched the life of Thomas Jefferson and slavery at Monticello.
We're breeding bees that can defend themselves against diseases.
My job is to make type that's readable.
I study animals in the ocean.
I've always been interested in engineering systems.
Population genetics.
Stone sculpture.
The detection of gravitational waves.
Jazz musician.
Public economics.
I'm a freelance theater director.
Nanophotonics.
I'm an agriculturalist.
I'm a storyteller.
The idea is to provide a kind of seed money or venture capital for intellectual, social, and artistic endeavors. Every year since 1981, a group of anonymous talent scouts nominates another group of creative people for consideration by a selection committee.
The MacArthur Foundation is betting that the promise of the scholars' work can be fulfilled once they have the time to explore whatever interests them.
They trust the creativity and the vision of the recipient. So instead of micromanaging it, they say, "We know you're making the world better. Keep doing it."
The acknowledgement and the validation that, yes, this is worth pursuing, and it might be frustrating in the day-to-day, but the goal is really important.
Being granted the MacArthur Fellowship, it really confirms that there are people who really care about literature, who care about creativity, and it's a huge encouragement for me as a young writer.
I have lots of ideas. I have some big visions that I would like to accomplish. This gives me a huge opportunity to implement some of these ideas that I have in much more creative ways than I could have done without it.
MacArthur Fellowship is really meaningful for a number of reasons. One, it provides a real validation of the work that we've been doing over the years. The other thing is the financial component will help us to seed new research directions, and I find that incredibly exciting.
Before I received this was one life, and since I have received this, I am dreaming of new ways to do more work than I had ever thought I could do.
If you can invest in individuals and free them from the processes that require them to walk in a particular direction or to follow the status quo in a discipline, that you can sometimes get a leap. You can jump over existing thought.
Being able to pursue this fundamental research with complete freedom is liberating.
The MacArthur Fellowship would allow me to take that path to explore new territory that other people have not walked.
This award will help me do the kind of work that I have dreamed about doing but have not yet begun.
Many people who've won this award conduct their work in a way that wasn't possible before, not simply because of the money, but because of the weight that the fellowship intrinsically carries.
There's so many things that I'd like to do in the future that funding agencies might consider too risky, and sometimes those are the things that lead to the best results.
I think a fellowship like this allows people to be recognized for striking across boundaries.
The MacArthur Fellowship will allow me to push the boundaries of what I've been able to accomplish with my work.
In a sense, I hope that it will allow me to try to do things that I was scared of doing before.
This was just like suddenly the ceiling got lifted, and you can stand up and you go, wow, I actually have bigger ambitions than I was admitting to myself.
I think it signifies from this day forward, you have to take larger steps now.
I think they're saying to me, you know, you've done all this work, well done. Here's an award, now do more, do better.
And it's very nice at my age to be told by someone that we expect more from you.
It's going to be a challenge grant for the rest of my life, by which I mean I'm going to be challenged to live up to it.
I felt this enormous sense of pressure that was taken off, and then almost right as that thought went through my body, the next thought came through was, you've got to create something unbelievably great now.